pugs, it's like there's an outside chance he just has a huge zone. Like it's just a dumb. Here it really hits corners.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to Jack Williams Stadium, home of Fargo Post 2 American Legion Baseball. Today's game is between Mandan and your home team, Post 2. Starting lineups and the national anthem will be conducted during games 1 and 2. What's that?
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's game between Post 2 and Mandan.
Should be a good one here, Curtis. Mandan's coming off split with Grand Forks last night, who we just played on Tuesday. I'm guessing they're going to be a little salty after splitting with Grand Forks. So we'll see what we're dealing with. Hudson Sheldon, the shortstop, is leading things off. Got Bo Meyer on the mound today, throwing heat.
Threw that one across for a strike. Little outside.
Another nice day at Jack Williams. Wind's blowing out a bit to left. Sitting at game time temperature at 78. Started a little bit early, Curtis. Started, my watch says 4:58. So, first game of a doubleheader.
Oh.
Fouled off. Post 2 sitting at 2-0 in the league standings currently after a sweep of Grand Forks on Tuesday. Got 2 tonight against Mandan, and then they head up to Minot, formidable opponent, up on Sunday.
That's a healthy trip for Father's Day.
Oh, just missed on the off-speed pitch.
Full count. Let's see what Bo can throw at him. Looks good. Ooh.
Jordan with a Nah, just got down. Wisely put on the brakes and saunters into second with a double.
I'll give him credit. That was a good hit.
Yep.
And the center fielder.
For post 2, you're wondering, we've got it was Jordan Leininger chasing down center field. There's left, and left field chasing it down. It was Wyatt Kozadowski. Charlie Kalbrenner's over in right. Behind the plate, we have Adam Leininger. Third base, Jackson Beiswinger. At short, Connor Holm. Second base, Landon Meyer. And over at first, Adam Leininger. Sam Osha gets the DH assignment today. First base, I apologize. Jonah DeYoung is at first. We got Adam Leininger behind
I was
the plate.
going to say, Adam's behind the plate.
Yeah. I was on last Tuesday's lineup still. Nobody covering second there in the pickup. It's a little ragged start here for post 2. Some miscommunication sends the runner to third base. Looks like Curtis, they're bringing Beiswinger in a little bit on the edge of the dirt in case of a bunt, but otherwise the infield's playing for the out. We'll concede the run.
Outside on outside on that one for ball 1.
Should add, this is the center fielder Dylan Gerke. He's currently up for Mandan.
Sends that one across for a strike.
As usual, Bo, really good life on that fastball. Oh, it shows the bunt.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of guys surprised out there that if you're only seeing in the lower 80s, then you step up to Bo coming in the mid 90s. Yeah, that's quite a difference.
I'm thinking this is definitely a significant velocity difference from what they saw with Grand Forks.
Yep.
But again, you gotta hit the spots. And Bo, so far this at bat, 1-2 count, he's ahead. See if we can get the out here and move on to batter number 3.
There he did too.
Beauty.
It was a nice pitch by Bo.
Nice off-speed pitch. You got to gear up for that fastball, boy. And once you're gearing up for that, it's pretty hard to adjust. Drops that in there. Third hitter in Mandan's lineup. Good baseball name, McCoy Keller, right fielder. Pops that up.
Looks like Connor's camping underneath that one. Grabs it for out number 2.
That's big. 2 big outs. 1 out away from leaving this guy in third base.
That would be nice.
So third baseman Braden Bunnell currently up for Mandan. With that second out, we got the infield playing fairly deep.
Hard hit to center field. Jordan's underneath that one, and he squeezes it for out number 3.
Get out of it. 1 hit. No runs, no runners left. Curtis, head to the bottom of the first, 0-0.
Well, he got out of that one. That was a good one.
Nice job, Bo.
Looks like up to bat we have Wyatt Kozadowski.
I think post two's kind of settled, getting close to kind of a standard lineup. We got Wyatt leading off, Landon Meyer batting second, Adam Kalbrenner batting third. Or excuse me, Adam Langer. Jeepers. It's early, Curtis, early. The sugar from the cookie hasn't quite kicked in yet.
All right,
Okay, you gotta give me a pass till the sugar cookie, or excuse me, the monster cookie is done. Then I'll be, adequately juiced up, ready to roll. It's kind of a performance enhancing,
I might as well go down and
announcing drug.
I'll go down and get you a Mountain Dew here in a minute too.
I might need it if this keeps up. There's
Wyatt hitting the gap.
Nice hit. Nice job by Wyatt, kind of waiting on that curveball, lining it in the left.
Play for post two, the second baseman, Landon Meyer.
Lots of options here, Curtis. I mean, Landon's a heck of a bunter. They really haven't bunted him too much, but they really haven't needed to. You might as well play for the big inning here when you've got bats like Adam and Charlie and Jordan coming up next.
Pretty much the whole lineup can really do it.
Right.
Landon takes a strike there.
Yeah. Curveball. Let's see what Coach Rustad does, calling out the plays by number rather than the old non-visual or the old visual signs he used to have. Well, that's going to have to be run out here by Landon.
Whoa.
Wow. First baseman pretty slow getting out there.
Guys were kind of sleeping on that one.
Yeah.
Our guys were.
Well, we'll take the error. Second and third, nobody out.
Adam Langer.
Adam Langer now at the plate. Couple runners in scoring position here. Mandan playing the infield back and seeing the run. Adam's known to throw a bunt down occasionally, though, too.
Takes that strike on the outside corner.
I don't know if I've seen anything but off-speed pitches, Curtis.
Seems to me we played him school ball at, he had like 2 pitches.
Yeah, we, Fargo North, where my son plays, we played Mandan in the quarterfinals of the state tournament. Pitched Gage Miller, really good left-handed pitcher for them. He's playing, I believe, in left field today. Pitched last night against Grand Forks in the game they won. As mentioned, they split their doubleheader with Grand Forks last night. A little bit off. Hitter's
outside.
Counter.
3-1.
See if Adam can pick one out and drive it. There it is, driven. Oh, nice catch.
Oh, you got an RBI out of the deal.
Sacrifice fly to the center fielder. They're certainly shading him to pull, and pretty gotta tip your hat a bit to Mandan for placement of the outfielders there. Got an early visit to the mound here, Curtis. Not sure what this is about. Maybe they're thinking through whether they want to bring the infield in here to cut off that second run. Or they might be talking about pitching around Charlie. I mean, you might as well not give him anything too meaty to hit here and concede first base if you need to. Set up the double play.
I don't know. They're all dangerous. I mean, you got Jackson coming up before long too, and he's been known to put him over the fence.
Well, we'll see what we get here. See if they're
we can just figure out how to get the gaps. That's the
Charlie Kalbrenner.
Now they're playing the infield pretty much regular depth, so grounder should score Landon from first. But that ball wasn't even close. They might just be pitching around him. Kind of the intentional walk. Nope.
That might be trouble. It is trouble.
It is trouble. Uh-oh.
Oh, yep. Charlie's in there for 2. For a double.
That's the distance on that double. Charlie's probably the shortest distance on a double he's had in his whole career. Maybe since 13.
Who had one Tuesday night? Someone had about the same thing.
Yeah, hey, we'll take it. It's RBI double. So 2-0 now for post 2. Jordan Leininger coming to the plate, playing center field today.
1 down. Runner on second. Oh, it looked like Jordan wanted that one, but backed off.
Uh-oh. Oof.
Yep.
Boy. That ball just wasn't found by the catcher right away. If he finds that, we got some problems there at third base.
Yep.
We'll take it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in third, just the 1 out. Jordan didn't hit the last game. He pitched a heck of a gem, though, shutting out Grand Forks in Game 2 Tuesday night. That's a hit.
There's a hit to the gap in left center. Drives in Charlie for another run.
Let's see if we can get Connor going.
Now batting shortstop, Connor Holmes.
Still 1 down.
Yep. Got some speed at first base. Jordan. Pretty healthy lead, too.
High for ball 1. One out. I don't.
Pick off move. Connor, our super senior here, along with Beckett, Stimson, came back from college ball to play their last senior year.
Oh,
Drop that in.
that was a good pitch.
Yeah. I'm going to be driving the pitch count up on this pitcher early. There's a stolen base. No throw. Good jump by Jordan. Really didn't have a chance. Even if he comes up with that ball cleanly, I think he'd be standing up there, Curtis.
Yeah, I think once he seen it hit the ground, he was motoring.
Yeah. Got a runner in second base now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still just the 1 out.
Foul back to the left. 2-2. 1 out yet.
Yeah, Connor's just been a little bit under or over the ball here. A little bit of an adjustment, get him going. Boy, that really solidifies this lineup. Too high.
3-2. See what these guys are going to do on this one.
Let's see if that comes down fair.
Oh, that's
yes,
fair.
It is.
Deep in the
right
corner.
About 2 feet inside the line, down left
Right.
field line.
Right on the corner.
Another double for post 2, brings in another run. 4-0, Curtis.
I don't know. We
Good
started
start.
off like this the other night. And
Yeah, then we kind of went cold.
Yep.
Well, this time we're hitting with runners in scoring position. That's good. I mean, the only out we had is a productive out by Adam. A nice sac fly to center. So, let's see if Jackson can keep her going. Jackson's really come alive since school ball, getting going here with post 2. He has really been hitting the ball. And
he's been doing good.
And he's in 7th in this lineup, which is crazy. He had 2nd for Davies all year, but like you mentioned, a lot of weapons, boy, in this lineup and out of the lineup. So hopefully these boys can just keep her going here. I think that's a certain someone's granddaughter might have that ball.
Oh,
Fall
yeah.
ball.
Hopefully they're giving an icy away here. I'll have to go buy a couple for her.
She earned one.
Coming through low for ball 1. Should be ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2-1, or that's what
Yep.
I got down.
Guys on the other end of the table are sleeping down there.
There's spirited discussion about something on the other end of the table. Probably more spirited than us. Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh wow, cut the corner. Believe it's 2-2.
See if the ump raises his fingers so we
No,
can see. Nope.
Not giving us anything.
I've never heard it defined that way, but when you throw routine in there.
There's
There's
another
a good,
hit.
nice base hit.
Now
Out to
bring it
right.
on. Yeah, now no throw to the plate. He's hitting by Jackson, not trying to do too much. 2 strikes, just get the bat on it, loft it right into right field, and what do you know, another RBI. Joe DeYoung getting a start tonight at first base. Good to see him in the lineup. Cleanup hitter for Fargo North during the school ball season, and it's going to be a very valuable relief pitcher for this post 2 team as well this year.
Yeah, we've actually got some pretty solid pitchers this year again,
Yeah.
so.
Beiswinger's got some wheels over there at first, too, for a 6'4" kid, but don't see him run too frequently. Oh, well, pick off thrown on time. Joey can go to work here 0-2.
Come across for ball 1, a little high. I remember this third baseman has a heck of an arm too.
Mm-hmm.
For Mandan.
Yeah, they've got a pretty salty squad of their school ball team and a lot of success. Most of these kids played for Mandan High School that, as mentioned, made the state tournament. I think they took 3rd in the WDA. A little grounder. There's the arm. Good base running by Jackson Beiswinger, getting a 3rd on the ground out.
Now coming to plate, the designated hitter, Sam Oshaw.
9th batter to reach the plate here, so we've seen everybody for post 2 this first inning. Sam Oshak, designated hitter tonight. He often plays catcher, some first base thus far for post 2. A lot of speed at the bottom of the lineup. Kind of sets up the top of the order and the speedy guy coming up with Wyatt and Landon. Evens a count there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 31 pitches so far. No.
Ooh.
Well, it could have potentially been a run there, but played it conservative. Up 5-0.
Two balls and a strike coming at Sam.
Yeah, 90 feet away from 6-0 here. Oh, big cut.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third.
Sam choking up a little bit. And he's gone. That was a good pitch. Hey, good inning though. 5.
Yep.
Can't believe it. Everybody batted. Head to the top of the second. We got batters 5, 6, 7 coming up for Mandan.
Do that every inning. It'll be a short night. All right, going to top of 2. Post 2's up 5-zip.
As mentioned, batters 5, 6, and 7 come up for Mandan, leading things off with their first baseman, Jamison Nelson. Oh, ball's getting in there quick.
First baseman Jamison Nelson.
Nice to have a radar on that one.
Yeah.
He's feeling it tonight.
Yeah.
2-0.
Get her back in the zone here. Shoot. Let's see if Bo can find it here. Work his way back. Yep.
Got the outside corner.
I'd be pretty surprised if we see anything other than fastballs here, Curtis. We'll see what happens.
Whoa.
No, shoot.
That one got away from him.
Got away. Well, first walk of the game for Bomeyer. Leadoff walk. Bring to the plate.
The left fielder Gage Miller.
Left fielder Gage Miller. Mentioned Miller's, I believe, their ace pitcher. Played for the Dakota Selects team in the fall, and I believe he's committed to Valley City State.
That's crazy. You come up with that stuff on top of your head?
Yeah. I try to stay somewhat. I told you I had the sugar now.
Oh,
so,
boy.
The brain's starting, the synapses are going a little bit gradually. Well, that's hit pretty hard, but right, Jordan.
Yep, giving Jordan a little catching practice out there.
Now batting the second baseman Marcus Birdhorse.
Marcus Birdhorse, the second baseman, now up. One of the few righty batters we've seen so far. A lot of lefties. Blew that by
Good
him.
pitch there. Good swing, good pitch.
Yep.
Pickoff attempt. Wonder if that corner is dried up behind first over there where that guy slid through last night.
It looks a little less, of a slough than it was on Tuesday night. But the field all together looks pretty good.
Sure, the bus driver was like, take them things off before you sit in my seats. Come through low, 2-1. Followed that one straight back. 2-2.
Ooh, that's pretty close.
Ooh, yeah. Adam wanted to burn that one down the first, too.
Right.
The runner had a little jump on there, and
full count here. It doesn't look to me like runner in first is going anywhere. But we'll see. See if they take a shot. 3-2. Nope. Oh, it takes a little bit off. Nice pitch. Strikeout number 2 for Bo.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch.
Number 8.
We're leaving a pretty good gap between left and center there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're expecting too many to pull the ball here on Bo. He's throwing so hard. The expectation would be that hitter's going to be behind and flaring that out to right. But you're right, it's a big gap. Hopefully Bo keeps burning the fastballs in, and number 8 hitter hopefully cannot catch up. This is 8 hitter, the catcher Jensen Schultz, who's up right now.
Backed him up in the batter's box there a little bit.
Yeah. I think you want to go right after the 8-9 hitters here. Just a little off so far with this batter. Another 3-ball count.
There, if my mom's watching, she should be happy. Cleaning off the plate.
Pick-off move there.
3-0.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, we can just keep throwing that one. Let them hit. Let our defense do their job.
Yeah, Schultz didn't like the call, but it was right there, right in the outside corner. That one right at the knees. So keep locating that fastball there. We're gonna, like you said, Curtis, could be a quick night for post too. Nice
there
pitch.
It was.
Right on the corner. 2 strikeouts for Bo Meyer. Tires aside with just the out. So no runs, no hits, 1 runner left for Mandan. Head to the bottom of the second.
Yep.
5-0, post 2.
Good inning. we got Wyatt Kozadowski coming up.
Yep.
Number 1 batter.
Top of the order for post 2. All 9 batted in the first. Got 5 across. See if we can start the same way here in the top of the second. Wyatt a nice single left field to start the rally. Doesn't waste any time. Unfortunately, that one got a little bit on top of and ground out to the third baseman.
Coming to play the second baseman, Landon Meyer.
Line Meyer up. Reached on air.
He's probably got the best walk-up song.
Oh, no doubt. Classy.
That pitch could give him a little shave across the sideburns there.
Certainly only walk-up song with the saxophone prominently included.
Big swing there for strike 2.
Pitcher for Mandan Olson seems to be locating the ball a little bit better here over the last few batters. He had a nice battle with Oshak to end up with a strikeout. He's got 2 strikes here on Landon. Well, that hit him. Yeah, that hit his left shin, it looked like, Curtis. So, guy hit by pitch, put Landon on first base with 1 out.
Yeah, it wasn't much, but it doesn't take much. I've seen them where they get hit and just the flap of the shirt. Doesn't have to leave a bruise to get you on base.
That's what you want to get is a soft curveball. It
Yeah.
doesn't curve. Fastball on the shins wouldn't feel quite as good.
Not like one of our guys that took that 92 mile an hour
boy.
fastball in the ribs. That one was scary.
Oh, there goes the runner. In standing up. Catcher kind of mishandled that ball, and that would have been a tough out to get for the catcher regardless. Landon again a nice jump, didn't waste any time. First pitch going. Don't see that quite so often from this post 2 team, do we, Curse? Good aggressive base running there.
Oh. Pops it up right to first. He's been struggling with that. I think it's about time to get him back in the batter's box.
Yeah, it just got a little bit in on his wrist. I mean, if he gets a batter on just a smidgen sooner, that thing's sitting in the trees. But, got a little bit in on his wrist, and it's an easy pop out to the first baseman. And it's a cliche, Curtis. I can be full of cliches, but, it's game inches, and that one just didn't quite do it for post 2. And that's not going to do it either. A little bit underneath for Chuck. Yeah, fortunately about 7 feet out of play. Charlie Kalbrenner at the plate. He had a little bloop pop-up double last at bat. But look at how deep that right fielder's playing, Curtis. Was he about 5 feet in front of the fence?
He's on the warning track, that's for sure.
If we had one, he would be on it. He is playing deep, so a lot of green there for Chuck to play with.
Ball gets away. Landon moves to third.
Got run number 6 here, 90 feet away. See if Chuck can take advantage. Ball, run, strike. Chuck doesn't go the other way too often, but boy, you talk about gaps. Huge gap there between left field and center. Center is pinched over towards the right.
Yeah, he takes a good line drive right to the fence.
Yeah. Chuck had a homer here Tuesday night and getting the bat going.
3-1. What's the pitcher going to do on this one?
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, do you challenge, the number 3 or 4 hitter here? No, you don't.
Nope.
First base open, you let Chuck have it for 2 outs.
Now coming into play, center fielder Jordan Leininger.
See if Jordan can make him pay. He had a nice hit, RBI single in the first inning. First and third. Charlie's not typically a threat to steal, but we'll see if any plays on with runners at first and third and 2 outs.
Well, the guy on third, are they really going to throw it down the second?
I'd be pretty surprised. We're going.
Here comes Charlie.
There it is. Yeah,
Landon comes in and scores.
Landon did not need too much room to make it home. I mean, that ball wasn't that far off to the catcher's left, but boy, Landon read it really well. Got in for a 6th run, and hey, got a runner in scoring position here. Single away from 7-zip. And Olson suddenly is at 48 pitches.
There was a good hit down, but foul ball.
That was absolutely ripped. I see one fan in left field tonight, Curtis. We need another 7 like Tuesday night.
Yep. Be like at the circus where you're throwing the ball at the ones on the ledge,
Right.
trying to knock them off.
Right.
There's a hard hit to third.
Took a nice hop for the third baseman. Hey.
Not the guy you want to hit it to.
No, he's doing a nice job over the hot corner. So, hey, post 2 gets a run on no hits. They got a hit batsman and a walk and managed to scratch out a run out of that. So we'll head to the top of the third, 6-0.
See what happens here. All right, top of the third here.
Got 9-1-2 coming up for Mandan. Pitcher Tate Olson, his first plate appearance tonight. Bull Meyer cruising through 2 innings so far. Sitting at 32 pitches. Just the 1 hit.
Good pitch there with a good swing.
That's big. If Bo keeps locating on those corners, like I said, it'll be a quick night. A little bit up. Just a little bit up.
3-1. Oop. That
Nice.
looked good.
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. Why mess around here? I mean, number 9 hitter, get that first out, get to the top of the lineup. Got him. Second straight. Mandan here caught looking. 3 straight strikeouts now for Bo Meyer. Nice job coming back after down, I believe, 3-1 that bad, or 3-0 even. So, nice job by Bo keeping his composure. Back to the top of the lineup in the shortstop, Hudson Sheldon. Sheldon has the 1 base hit thus far for Mandan. Had a nice double into the gap. And starting a string of left-handed hitters here for Mandan. Bo got behind this hitter last time, too. He was down 3-1 and ended up giving up that double. Nice pitch.
Caught the outside on that one. That good one.
Well, he's doing a good job of not giving in and just putting it right down the middle. Still picking his spots. Nice spot. No, if he's if Bo's getting that outside corner right there, you better live there.
Yep.
I mean, that's about as on the black as you get.
Without going in the other's batter's box.
Mm-hmm. Probably a good time taken by Sheldon there. Get your composure. You certainly want that to be ball 3 rather than a 2-2 count.
Fouled way back to the left.
Yeah, he's still way behind on that fastball. Be interesting to see if Bo here with 2 balls, 2 strikes floats a little off-speed pitch in here or stays with the fastball.
Just looking back that way, the Mandan bus is right there, and he went over the top of it. There's a lot of glass in that van or that bus.
Yeah, it's a precarious spot there. Could be a little bit of a windy ride home.
Oh yeah, it would.
Yeah, he's way behind. Another round towards the Mandan bus. Well, hit the bus, I think, Curtis. Took a few bounces up on there, but
a little bit shy on that one, but it's going that way.
You got the luggage compartment there.
Looking good.
Took a little off that pitch. Hey, good battle here. Good hitter, good pitcher. See if Bo can win it.
All the pitches are where they should be.
Yep.
Not that one.
Yeah, that's not the one Bo wanted. He wanted another one of those outside fastballs on the corner. Just got a little bit away from him.
Now batting the center fielder, Dylan Kirky.
So, second walk of the game now for Bo Meyer. Brings to the plate the center fielder, Gerke. Struck out looking his first at bat. Again, another lefty hitter. Let's see if they try to run down 6-0. We'll see. Ooh. Boy, that looked similar to
those other ones that were getting called strike.
Another one. Well,
pick off attempt.
jeepers. Just a little bit outside now.
Yeah, I don't know if it come a little bit high or a little outside, but it looked like the other 7, 8 that come through with strikes in that area.
Yeah, that one was high. Again, let's see if Bo can bear down. He's done a nice job these first 2 innings. Even when he's been behind 3-0, 3-1, coming back and the ball over, challenging these hitters. Hopefully we see the same thing here in the third, particularly when you got 2, 3, 4 coming up for Mandan. It's a pretty big inning. I mean, Mandan wants to get back in the game. They better start doing it now. And that'll help. Didn't miss 3 of those 4 pitches by much, but goes down as a walk, and it will drive Gunnar Lindstad, the pitching coach, out to the mound for a little visit with his crew. Whole infield huddling up right now. Settling Bo down a little bit. Haven't had a ball in play for a while, Curtis.
Yeah, that's... Guys are going to start getting tightened up out there.
Well, that's it. You know, you want to make sure that, your infield knows their assignments. They don't get complacent. I mean, looking at the scorebook here, last 2 innings, there's been 1 ball in play. Yep. Fly out to center. Otherwise, it's all been walks and strikeouts. So, right now, I just got to tell Bo, hey, your ground ball away. Hit your spots. Keep the ball down. Got a great infield there, boy. They can
they'll stop
this
it.
Thing around pretty quick.
They can stop it.
Now batting the right fielder.
I'm not so sure that Gunnar wasn't out there telling these guys what he wants for Father's Day.
Yeah, might have
pretty
been.
sure.
Why not? Yeah, let's have a little discussion.
Yeah, tell my wife this is what I want.
Yeah, I haven't even thought of that.
Well,
My wife probably hasn't either.
I was gonna make a big supper, but with the boys being gone out of town, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a small supper.
Yeah. Might be. I plug the red pepper constantly. Might be a red pepper night for wife and I. We'll see.
That'll be good. There's a good one.
Took a little off. Been a pretty steady stream of fastballs. I think it's that curveball in there for strike one. I should mention this is the number 3 hitter, McCoy Keller, right fielder. Flew lazy fly ball to Connor Holm here in the first inning. Nice pickoff, a nice tag. Meyer boys almost teamed up for a big second out on that one.
I forgot to switch the screen on that one. Golly.
I mean, hey, wasn't an
It was
out.
close. It was close.
But, boy, Post 2 does a nice job executing those second base pickoffs.
Fouled over to the dugout. 1-2.
Hey, now Bo's sitting in the driver's seat here. Good little reversal of course, right? Got to gear up for fastball, and it's a good spot for Bo to maybe throw him off with a curveball. We'll see.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That one got away from him big time.
Looked like there might have been a slider there, Curtis. Just kind of got away from him a little bit. Adam was set out on the outside corner, and that ball just kind of ran in a bit. Infield double play depth, as you'd expect. Nice. Strike
Good
3.
swing. 2 down.
Strikeout number 4 for Bo Meyer. Second this inning. Braden Bunnell up to the plate. Cleanup hitter. He hit the ball pretty well his first at bat, but it was right at Jordan Leininger in center field. He was aggressive. Swung at the first pitch and lined it right at Jordan. We'll see if he takes a pitch or two maybe this at bat. Nope. Aggressive again. Falls that one back.
Well, you kind of wonder, a lot of the pitchers, they'll go straight down the pipe on the first pitch.
Right.
Well, if you're ready for it, a lot of batters don't swing in that first one, so they're going to throw the fastball right down the center.
Right. Oh, good spot. Right at the knees.
0-2.
Don't think Keller liked that call, but 0-2. So one pitch away here. Yeah, it's good.
That was outside.
Good nibble. Show him a little bit different pitch there. Threw the curveball. Didn't offer at it. It just gets frustrating, Curtis, when you see a kid hit a meatball 0-2 pitch. You know? Especially runners on first and second here. So smart pitch. Another smart pitch. Just didn't quite get him to offer at it. You want to be a little more aggressive. The pitch count is the only thing that I'd be a little nervous about with Bo Meyer right now. A lot of deep counts here thus far. It's up. Let's see. That wind is really carrying it. Jordan did a great job tracking it. Deep.
Jordan
fly
got underneath
ball
that
into
one.
the gap, but boy, he tracked it down. Only ball put in play that whole inning, Curtis. But they leave 2 on base on 2 walks, no hits, or 2 strikeouts. Head to the bottom of the third. 6-0.
Now coming up, we got Connor Holm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he can do.
Got Holm, Beiswinger, DeYoung.
See if he can start us off with another good inning.
That's right. 6, 7, 8 coming up for post 2. Connor had a double, RBI double in the first inning. Scored a run.
I haven't seen the outfield. Oh, there he was, swatting at the bugs. Adam and Jordan were down here last night watching the Bombers, and they said the mosquitoes were pretty thick.
Well, at least that wind should help a little bit. Ball and 2 strikes here to Connor.
Here comes the pitch. Inside.
Olson for Mandan sitting at 53 pitches right now.
Good hard hit to the second.
Oh, boy.
He got between his legs.
I think that'd be an E4. Well, it's a base runner. Take advantage of it here. Right between the wickets.
Now coming into play for post 2, the third baseman, Jackson Beiswinger.
Beiswinger singled his first at bat.
I don't know. I just have a feeling about Jackson on this one. I think he's going to get hold of it.
You know, that wind is blowing a bit out to left. Good time to get one up in the jet stream. There goes Connor. Well, pretty good throw, but Connor got the leg in there.
Yeah, that ball went right to exactly where it was supposed to be. In fact, it probably met Connor's foot as he was sliding
Right.
into second.
Post 2 staying aggressive, up 6-0. Center fielder's playing a little shallow, I think, there, Curtis. You know, given the wind and given who's at the plate.
There's a hit in the gap. Oop.
Yeah, that's a real nice play by the shortstop. Kind of a in-between hop. He handled it really, really cleanly. A nice throw to get the speedy Beiswinger over at first. Also fails to advance the runner from second. I mean,
Yep, that was a good play by Mandan.
yeah, I mean Connor had no choice but to wait it out. That'd been easy. Put out at third had he decided to go. So good base running by Connor. Just stay put.
Hold up there, yep.
Joey DeYoung at the plate. First baseman tonight. Grounded out to third base, his last at bat.
There's a nice
single.
little hit.
Drop. Yeah, that's down. Hung out a little bit more than I expected it to, but found the green and single for Joey DeYoung. So we got first and third and one out for post 2. Sam Oshak heading to the plate.
The designated hitter, Sam Oshak.
Sam's our one strikeout victim thus far this game, so I'm guessing he's going to want to do some damage right here.
Yep.
Guys in first and third.
He needs revenge.
Yeah. Sam, as mentioned, designated hitting tonight. Won't be surprised to see him catching game 2 and see Amor at first. We'll see coach decides to do.
It's usually kind of how the routine goes.
Right.
Pick off attempt over at first. Keep forgetting we got that other little window up in the screen up in the left-hand side, so you can actually watch first base.
Pretty slick.
Oh,
Well, it should get through the hole, and it does. Sam was on top of it, but found the right spot. So that's our RBI single for Sam.
That'll work.
Change the score to 7-0. Still only one out.
Runners on first and second. We got Wyatt Kozadowski coming up.
Wyatt position to drive in a few runs. He's a leadoff hitter. He's got a single and ground out to third earlier. All right.
He's got a power hit down the line.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him bat quite a few times, and he can catch that third base line hard.
Well, he's got a quick at bat. Yeah, he's everything. First at bat, he's pulled it. Takes a strike. I think that's the first pitch he's taken. Last two at bats, he was all over the first pitch. So a little more patient approach here by Wyatt. Let's see if he can pay off. Get an RBI. Oh, that's a bit inside. Oh, it did hit him. Huh.
Yep,
Must have
hit
glanced him. So I'll load him up.
Now batting the second baseman, Mandan Meyer.
Landon Meyer coming to the plate. Third time in 3 innings here. Reached on error, hit by pitch. He scored twice. Takes a curveball for a strike.
Seen that one coming from up here.
Yeah. Mandan playing the corners in, so looking to bring it home if first baseman, third baseman get it. Otherwise, up the middle, hoping for a double play. Good luck with that. The speedy Landon Meyer.
Caught the outside on that one.
Yeah. Well, now he's got to go work here.
Got to protect that plate.
Yeah.
Down in the dirt for ball 1.
No, didn't take the bait on that.
A little high on that one.
Good eye.
Hey, did you hear that?
What?
They were expecting cookies.
Okay, next time.
Deep outside for 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Bases loaded. Pops one up. First baseman's camped out underneath it for out number 2.
Well, let's see what Adam can do here. Stay patient a little bit. A nice sacrifice fly in the first inning and brought in our first run. Popped out to the first baseman, second at bat. Not that I'm making a call here, Curtis, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying this might be a good spot. Yep. Oh, a little under it.
Oh.
Yeah, just a little under that one. That would have been 4, but instead it's a fly out to right, and post 2 retired with just the 1 run scored. Left 3. But hey, up 7-zip after 3, Curtis.
All right, we got Mr. Nelson coming up to bat here.
Nelson's a 5-hitter, first baseman. Walked in his first at bat.
Oh. Takes one hard down into the dirt. Looks like he slipped a little bit. Caught the outside corner on that one. Hard hit down the first base line. Foul. For strike number 2. 1-2. Shakes off the pitch. Gonna send this one.
Oh, good spot. I mean, miss, but that's a good spot.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets him.
Had some good heat on that one.
Yeah, I did.
Now coming into plate, the first left fielder, Gage Miller.
Gage Miller coming to the plate. Flew out to center. First at bat. Bullmeyer up to 6 strikeouts now.
Same pitch as he did before. Bull's going to bring this one in.
Oh, that's a nice hit.
Nothing you can do about that one. That was
Tip
just a
your
good
cap.
old hit.
It's a good location. Low outside. Miller didn't do too much with it. Just flared the bat at and got it out in the center field for a hit.
Second baseman, Marcus Birdhorse.
So we got Birdhorse coming up. Got 7, 8, 9 coming up next for Mandan. Both struck out all 3 first time through. Guessing one might get a ground ball right now, though. Not much.
Yeah,
lead.
we'd like to see a double play here. Haven't
Yeah.
seen one for quite a while.
That's a extremely cautious lead by Gage Miller at first base. I don't see him trying to steal base here. That could be a problem, and it is. That one just hit the dead zone there, just inside the first baseline. Calburn got a little bit of a slow break. Bo, man, he covered some ground there. Almost got it. Did get to the ball, but it drops in for a base hit.
I think that landed. I think he's part gazelle.
Yeah. Just found a dead zone there. Playing him a little deep in right field for the 7-hitter too, but anyway, is what it is. Got first and second one out. Both got bear down. Got batters 8 and 9. As mentioned, both struck out their first times up. Schultz and Olsen both looking.
Good pitch by Bo there. Down in the dirt. One and one out. Runners on first and second.
Oof. Good breaking ball there, just missed. Connor and Landon pinching in the middle here, hoping for a ground ball and turn into 2. Low. Well, Bo's gotten behind a few hitters here tonight and managed to come back, find his way back into the zone and get some big strikeouts. We'll see if we can do the same here. It's a big batter here. Don't want to load the bases up. Looks like there's some movement in towards the post 2. There's a nice pitch. Post 2 bullpen getting active. I thought I saw Landon Hale heading down, warming up.
Full count. Let's see what Bo's got.
Just missed. Load him up. Tate Olson.
Coming to the plate, the pitcher, Tate Olson.
Pitcher coming to the plate. And struck out looking is only at bat this game. Post 2 playing the infield back. Certainly not expecting a bunt here. Hoping to turn 2 in the infield. We'll see. See if we can get a grounder here. 1 pitch away. Boy, that looked good. Apparently maybe a little lower inside, Curtis, but good first pitch.
Well, looked good from up here. I don't know what to say about that one.
Well up. Nice job by Adam. And up to the mound, calming down his pitcher here. Big pitch here for Bo Meyer. Bo's sitting at 77 pitches right now. Again, top of the 4th, 1 out. Outfield playing things straight away. Maybe a little deeper than I'd expect with the number 9 hitter, but.
Well, you hate to get burned on them, too.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Especially you're up 7-0 here, right? You don't want to let anything go over your head here and create a big inning.
That's what I've always told Jordan, well, both boys. So when you're playing in the outfield, it's easier to run up on the ball than it is to run back to get it.
That's right. Well, nice pitch there by Bo. Just fired that one in about 90 miles an hour in the left, or excuse me, inside corner. Got a little extra juice on that one.
Good snag by Adam there.
Yeah.
Keep that one from going back to the fence.
Big hit pitch here for Bo. Oh, ball up the middle, just found that ball had eyes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a 2 RBI single right up the middle. So Olson helps himself out here a bit. That grounder again. Man, I hate to say it again. A little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Double play, we're out of the inning, Curtis.
Yep.
Instead, it's 2 runs, just 1 out. Mandan's got themselves a little bit of an inning here. Top of the order coming up. Hudson Sheldon, the shortstop, doubled and walked. So, got some bats coming up here. Really shading him to pull a bit.
Bo got that one to come across as a strike.
I got to take that back. The outfield isn't shading him to pull. We got Jordan playing more towards the left field side.
Coaches must know something we don't.
Yeah.
Fouled back.
Okay. That's good to see. Bull's been pitching from behind here these last three batters. Up 0-2 here now. He's got the full arsenal ready to go. See if we can get a strikeout here and
take some pressure off.
Exactly.
Look good, just a little bit to the inside. See somebody warming up over in the bullpen for Mandan too.
Mm-hmm. Good
There's
pitch.
Good
Took
pitch.
Took a little off, got the outside corner. Gets a good hitter down on a strikeout. Strikeout number 7. Number 7 for Bowmeyer. It's Dylan Gerke, the center fielder, up. He struck out and walked. Another hitter hasn't put one in play yet today.
Don't jinx us.
Well, I won't mind a fly out here. I mean, that'd be all right.
Bo's doing a little trickery out there.
No. Nice pitch. Good spot. Outside corner. Bowmeyer sitting 85 pitches right now.
Outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Runners on first and second. Up a little bit. Ball 2. There it is.
Yeah, some movement on that pitch. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see. Bo's 90th pitch coming up. Nice
There
pitch.
it was.
Took a little off. Catches him looking. Struck out the side, Curtis.
Yeah.
3 strikeouts there, but they do get 2 across and 2 hits and 2 left. Changes the score now to 7-2 and the bottom of 4.
for post 2 in the bottom.
All right, coming up now we got
Charlie Goldbrenner.
Charlie Kalbrenner.
There's 4, 5, and 6 for post 2. Cal Brenner, Jordan Leininger, Connor Holm. Charlie's walked and doubled. Scored a run the first.
Falls that one back.
Good aggressive swing. Falling right back. Post 2 scored each inning thus far. Put up a nice crooked number of 5 in the first. 1 each in the next couple innings.
Uh-oh.
That one's pounding in the gap. That should be an easy double. Possibly 3.
I believe that's going to be a 3.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
Maybe 4 if they don't catch this one. Oop.
Lead off triple. So Chuck with the double and the triple. Not sure if he's going to get quite enough at bats to get the cycle here today, but he kind of he got the hardest one out of the way, the triple.
Now batting your center fielder, Jordan Leininger.
Jordan Leininger heading to the plate. RBI single in the first, ground out to third base in the second inning. Mandan looks happy to just concede the run, get the out, got the infield back. I mean, if Jordan bunted, he'd be at first standing up. Third baseman's playing pretty deep.
Oh. Got him on a strike on that one. Looked like he was going to go, and then all of a sudden he backed up, and then they called a strike on him. A little indecisive.
Yeah, it's a good take up 1-0. Don't mind that.
Outside. That was last year with Adam batting. He had a pretty good streak going. And all of a sudden he laid a bunt down, got on first, and after the game I was like, well, why did you do that? He says, well, the third baseman was playing so far back, there was no way for him to get there. Oh, well, that worked out pretty good.
Yeah, both these twins can bunt. They certainly proved that against Fargo North over the years, to my dismay. Oh, that's a good cut. Just
Coming back over our heads.
Yeah, good hack at a 3-1 pitch there.
Kids are running around looking for it, and it's up in the net.
Netting.
Yep. Full count. Let's see what Jordan can do on this one.
Take it.
Oh,
Good take. He wanted to go, boy.
yes,
But,
he did.
Been nice. Did a nice job of holding up.
Now batting the shortstop, Connor Holm.
I would be pretty stunned if we don't see second and third here pretty quick, Curtis. Like, first pitch. Jordan stole second in the first inning.
I believe he will again this time, too.
Yeah, I'd be pretty, like I said, stunned. I think the only thing that prevent it is if Connor swings. Huh.
Got a ball
Not
one.
going. That's a nice pitch.
I can't see the other side of the plate, so to me it looked outside, but
Yeah. Must have
he
caught
must
the
have
corner.
caught the outside there.
It was a rare fastball. I mean, he's had a pretty steady stream off speed pitches, and that one, I think, kind of, yeah, that one as well. It's two fastballs there. Kind of caught Connor a bit off guard. He wasn't ready to swing at either of them. Now he's going to be ready.
Hope so.
I He'll be gearing up for that now. Still surprised we got Jordan on first. Pitcher's surprised too. Threw over.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty healthy lead for Jordan.
High and outside for ball one. 1 and 2.
Two balls, I believe. 2 and 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah, it is 2 and 2.
There he goes. And fouled off. He's going to have to come on back to first. What you do not want to see here is a line drive right at the third baseman or right at the first baseman. You know, you'd expect Jordan to be running again.
He does have a pretty healthy lead there.
Oh, yeah. No, they're not going. And a little bit of a blooper. Tough bounce. Wow. Little,
that ball had some spin on it.
A little cue ball there, huh? Artificial turf. I think that might be a double play. Jack, single.
Yeah.
RBI single.
I have to say, shortstop. He had the right intentions there.
Right.
Just that ball took a wicked little spin there.
Still nobody out here. Post 2 can put together a bit of an inning here in the bottom of the fourth. Beiswinger 1 for 2. Single and a ground out to short. Yeah, I did miss. I did put Bird Horse in here to start this inning, Curtis. So it is a new pitcher.
That's what I thought.
Second baseman, yeah, you're correct.
Oh,
That's
there's a beauty
wide.
hit.
Yeah. Nice RBI single for Jackson Beiswinger. That one was a no-doubter.
Yep, that was a nice hit by Jackson there.
Now batting the first baseman, Jonah DeYoung.
2 RBIs now for Jackson. Brings Jonah DeYoung to the plate. Jonah's 1 for 2. Single and a ground out to third. And he shows bunt.
Wasn't it in the EDC playoffs where Jonah got that one over the fence over on
Against Davies.
Yep.
Yeah, big home run for Fargo North.
So he can hit it.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got power. Bad cleanup for North all spring. But here he is bunting. And a perfect one. That's going to be a hit. No, got him. Did his job, though. Moved the runners.
Nothing wrong with that.
We'll take it. Yeah, 1 out. Number 9 hitter, Oshak. It's 1 for 2.
Now batting the designated hitter, Sam Oshak.
Sam was singled and struck out.
Got that one to go across the plate for strike 1.
That's 2 nice pitches. Tough luck for Sam.
Yep.
Put the zone in here. So 0-2 for Sam. Again, grounder really gets a run in. Third baseman's playing a little bit shallow. Otherwise, we'll get a run if he puts this in play. And he will. Oh, nice play by the shortstop.
Yep.
Shortstop.
Got another
snagged that
run,
one.
though.
And it's another RBI for Sam. So
Coming in play for left fielder, Wyatt Kozadowski.
to make
Yeah,
score.
that was a good play by the second or the shortstop there.
Yeah.
That was hit hard, and he got there.
I thought it was ticketed up the middle, Curtis. I thought it was 2 runs, but nice play by the shortstop. Good throw over to first, and Mandan looking to limit some damage here. Wyatt got hit by pitch last time up. 4th inning. This is 4th at bat, Curtis.
Kind of like that.
That's not bad. Offense is doing all right. Leadoff guy's up for the 4th time in the 4th. Wyatt's got a single, ground out to third. As mentioned, was hit by a pitch his last at bat. Very nearly hit this one. He does crowd the plate, boy. He is right over it with those elbows, but he's got a quick bat. He can turn it. He's just kind of daring him to throw it inside. Yeah.
That one's coming back fall right to us again.
On the roof. Some disappointed little leaguers there hoping for a foul ball. Another good crowd here, Curtis, tonight. Beautiful night.
Yeah, there
nice
is.
to see a lot of kids here at the game.
Quite a few Mandan folks out here, too.
Yeah, made a little bit of a late week trip of it. Up in Grand Forks last night. Come down here for a game tonight. A little late strike call there. I think that was a strike, but a little late.
You had to think about it a second.
Yeah. So counts full for Wyatt.
See what he's going to do here.
Oh, boy. I don't think Wyatt was a big fan of that call, but strike 3, and Postal will sell for 3 runs on 2 hits. No, sorry, 3 hits. So we'll head to the top of the 5th, up 10-2.
3 hits.
All right, we got a pitching change here. We got Landon Hale.
Landon Hale coming in, hoping to get 3 innings out of Landon. Unless post 2, it'd be nice to scratch a couple more out and end this game a little shorter than 7.
Yeah.
We can do it, but hey, right now, got an 8-run lead. Landon, as he typically does when he comes in, just fires the strikes in and challenges the hitters, and not going to beat himself. Does a nice job, kind of really flourished in that long relief role, both for Shanley and for post 2.
Yeah, he does have a pretty good arsenal in there.
Yeah, he changes speeds well. Good composure. He's facing the heart of their order here. McCoy Keller, Brain Bunnell. So 3, 4, 5 here due for Mandan. Start up the 5th. That's a good nibble. A little bit up.
All right, we got a full count coming up here.
Payoff pitch. Oh, that's a hit. Hey, take that over a walk, right, Curtis?
Yep.
Challenge them, tip your hat, move on. Hopefully get a ground ball here, get 2 outs, and get us closer to moving to the bottom of the 5th. Brain Bunnell hit the ball hard. Hit the ball to Jordan in center field twice here. Fortunate to get him out. See how he adapts to a little change of velocity here with Hale. Swings through that one.
Gets him to swing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is bit of an adjustment here. Definitely different arm angles even. I mean, you got the taller, lankier Bow and a little more compact Hale.
Oh,
yeah, that's nice.
Snuck that one in there too.
Curveball. Good spot here for a ground ball, Curtis.
Right to Landon.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had a double play yet today.
I don't think we've had one. Well, I wasn't down in Nebraska when they played that tournament, but
we turned a couple down there. I mean, that's a pretty solid, pretty salty infield there when you got Beiswinger, Holm, and Landon there. And heck, on the bench, like you see, and you got Brigham in and come in, play second base, third base. I mean, there's a lot of options out there for post 2. That's a solid single. So Bunnell, a couple of good at-bats earlier this game, and this time it pays off for him. He gets a single to left field and puts a little pressure on post 2 here with runners in first and second, still nobody out. Number 5 hitter, Nelson, coming to the plate. Nelson has yet to put a ball in play. Struck out his last time up. Walked in the 2nd inning. Nelson, pretty big left-handed bat here.
looks like you'd have some power behind him.
Yeah, playing him pretty straight up. Jordan's playing just straight away in center.
Hale throws a strike right away.
Hale's really doing a good job at getting ahead of batters here. Hopefully, put them away here as we get towards the bottom of their order. Towards the bottom of their order. Does not look like a lot of speed on the base pass for Mandan. A couple of big kids there with the right fielder Keller and the third baseman Bunnell.
It's like Connor Holm is camping underneath that one. And he grabs that one for out number 1.
Big out. So again, Mandan's got some players, but not, at least I haven't seen anyway, a lot of speed out there yet, and that holds true here with the next batter with Miller, the left fielder. Good hitter, had a nice hit last at bat, flew out to center. But boy, we get a ground ball. I like our chances.
Well, there's one for Jordan out there in center. And he grabs that one for out number 2.
Nice job by Landon Hale challenging the hitters.
Limited plate for Mandan, the pitcher, Marcus
Birdhorse coming to the plate. Started the game at second. Came in this last inning to pitch. Had a single his last at bat. Struck out in the second inning. Scored one of the 2 Mandan runs.
Pulled that one across for a strike.
Hale's been working ahead every batter. Getting strike 1.
Honestly, it looked a little low to me, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, there was
Nice
a good one.
curveball.
Nice curve. Yeah, that one.
A lot of movement on that one. All right, well, open up the arsenal here, boy. 0-2. Thinking fastball up. Make him chase. See what happens. Yep. Yeah, he did chase, but he got it. Yeah. Got a favorable hop there. A little bit too good a pitch there, Curtis. I think he wanted that one a little bit up higher than he got it. Birdhorse manages to throw his bat at it. Takes a tough hop off the mound, and bases are loaded. Oh, 0-2. It's too bad.
That's baseball.
Yeah, that's a tough break. But hey, still 1 pitch away, 2 outs, bases loaded. Jensen Schultz up. Again, Schultz has not put one on play. Struck out and walked. And again, nice off-speed pitch for strike 1. Infield playing back. This is the number 8 hitter for Mandan. No, it should be caught.
Out to Jordan Leininger.
Nice job, Hale. So get out of it.
Number 3.
Gave up 3 hits, but no runs. All 3 left, Curtis. So we head to the bottom of the 5th, up 10-2. See if they can get 2 runs and call her good.
Leading off for post 2 in the bottom of the 5th. The second
All right, coming up to bat now, we have Landon Meyer. See if he can put a little damage on this. Outside. Ball 1.
Landon's got an interesting line. He's reached on an error, hit by pitch, and flew out to first. Scored 2 runs.
Get him on base and let him fly.
That's it. He's got 1 stolen base already. A little bit under that one.
Goes back foul into the crowd.
Shadows starting to come across the field here, Jack Williams Stadium. Wind's starting to die down a little bit now.
Yeah, well, it's switched too. It's coming more from the north.
Yeah. Nice play. Nice play by the center fielder to scoop that one up. Get the first out for Mandan.
Coming into play is the catcher, Adam Leininger.
Let's see if Adam can keep his streak going here.
He's just missed a couple, boy. He had a sacrifice fly that first at bat, which drove in a run, then 2 flyouts. There's a streak breaker, but didn't quite work. A little bit foul. I don't mind getting him on. Then you got Kalbrenner coming up next and Jordan behind him. Both of them could put a charge in one and get this game over with.
Yep. You're very right there, Rob.
That was a good bunter. Just a little bit fall there. And they're still playing him deep.
Takes it to left, right to him. Catches it for out number 2.
Adams, keeping the outfielders busy. He's hitting all 3 of them with fly balls. That'll be the second out of the inning. Post 2 has scored all 4 innings thus far. 5 in the first, 1 the second, 1 the third. Scored 3 last inning, and they're in jeopardy of losing that streak here unless Chuck can get on base, get something going with 2 outs here. Tripled and doubled for Charlie.
I was gonna say that one looked like it was probably coming through as a strike.
Yeah, I don't think Charlie's going to get a chance to hit for the cycle. But I'd take a single or a home run, Curtis. Yeah, it could be a single. Nope. No, nice play by the second baseman. 1, 2, 3 inning for Mandan there. They get 2, 3, and 4 to go down in order. Head to the top of the 6th. The post 2 up 10-2.
All right, we've got Tate Olson coming up the bat here.
9-1-2 coming up for Mandan. Olson is both RBIs for Mandan. With his single in the 4th inning.
Takes that one as a strike.
Olson started on the mound, worked 3 innings, and then gave way to Birdhorse, who's pitched the last 2. As usual, Hill working ahead. Oh boy. Adam catcher was sitting outside, but that ball came in. Didn't hit the mitt, I guess. There he gets it. First strikeout for Hale. It's top of the order up for Mandan.
Now batting the shortstop, Hudson Sheldon.
Shortstop Hudson Sheldon coming to the plate. Doubled, walked, struck out. 1 for 2.
Goes for the bunt, and it goes out of bounds.
I'll bring Jackson up a couple steps now at third base. Otherwise, playing him straight away. Nice location.
Gets him to chase that one for a strike. 0-2, 1 down.
Once again, Hale working way ahead in the count. Tough play.
Oh, you got on there safe.
Yeah, that was tough. Once Jackson couldn't cut it off, and that would have been a heck of a play by Jackson to cut that off. But it's the leadoff hitter. Sheldon runs well, and he beat that out for a hit. Again, up 0-2, but tough to fault that pitch. I mean, he basically just threw his bat at it, and ball went to a good spot for Mandan and got a base runner.
Yeah, it was kind of a slow roller.
Yeah. Wow. Guess that caught the plate.
Hey, I guess so.
Gierke, the number 2 hitter. You like your number 2 hitter to be the person, moving runners around, putting the ball in play. Hasn't happened for Gierke tonight. He's struck out twice and walked. He puts that one in play. Boy, almost a nice play by Landon Meyer there, but gets under his glove, and Mandan's got themselves another base runner. Official score calling that an error. So we got first and second. Number 3 hitter here for Mandan. Could be bigger threats Mandan's put together here tonight. Keller struck out, flew out to short, singled his last at bat. There's a double play. There it is. Nice play. Nice play by Connor, and nice job by Landon getting over to second base to cover.
Yep,
so
that's
get out of it. A little 6-4 double play, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th.
That's called being awake on that one.
Absolutely.
Good play.
Nice play.
All right, we got Jordan Leininger coming up the bat here. See if he can do a little damage or not.
Jordan Leininger, Connor Holm, Jackson Beiswinger due up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oof. Looked like he was going to wear that one.
Bird Horse sitting at 36 pitches.
That one must have sunk out of sight as it got there, because it seen Jordan tighten up a little bit like he was going to take it, but backed off.
3-0. Jordan's been on base twice in his 3 plate appearances. Single, ground out to third and walk. Scored 2 runs.
Outside, walked him.
Getting some speed on the base pass. Stole second in the first inning.
Now batting a shortstop, Connor Holm.
Connor scored 3 runs tonight. Doubled, singled, and reached on air. 2 RBIs tonight for Connor.
He's being effective.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't remember him just hitting any line drives. It's just been, like you said, effective. And that bunt, very effective. Boy, that's a close play. Close play. When he does his job, moves the runner. I mean, I don't know if I like that. I think you could move the runner by stealing second.
Yeah.
And not give up the out. But, hey, that's why I'm up here in the cheap seats.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish they'd be a little more aggressive on their base stealing.
Well, hey, Connor almost got that one. That was very close to a single. You know, I mean, put a lot of pressure on the defense. Worst case scenario is there you move the runner over, which is what happened. Looks like Mandan's making a pitching change here. Right fielder is jogging in. Got some changes here coming up for Mandan. My vision isn't good enough to see that number on the pitcher. Can you make it out, Curtis, on the screen, I guess?
Let's see how many. 9.
Number 9, Carson Ressler is a new pitcher.
Between Rusted and Jordan out there on third, looks like they're playing footsie. They're both kicking dirt around.
Now that might be the Father's Day discussion, Curtis.
Yeah.
Third. But as mentioned, they'll be spending in Minot. Got a doubleheader up in Minot coming up Sunday, and then off to Omaha for the Blue Jay Classic. And now games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and hopefully Sunday.
Yep, we'll be heading out there too for that one. We missed the last couple of years just because.
That's a fun trip, but it's a long trip.
Yeah.
Summer vacation for the Manleys. Whoa, a little off speed from Ressler. I think that's what it was. Beiswinger with 2 hits tonight, 2 RBIs, grounded out to short. 2 for 3.
I think he's picking on him. Making him back up a little bit.
Got first base open. Oh, Jackson wanted that one. Just got a little bit anxious, a little bit on top of it.
Right idea, right down the third base line.
I'm thinking if he could catch a little bit of a breeze out to left field and get this game over with, Curtis.
That'd be nice, too.
Off to, grab a burger downstairs and take 23 minutes between games.
Ooh, that was a
one.
big swing.
Yeah.
Good cut. Good pitch.
Yeah, Jordan can get as big a lead as he wants.
Oh, yeah. He can. That loads up the count. 3-2. One down, runner on second.
Doing the streaming. I just do color game. There's it.
There's a good hit.
Nice hit.
To left. Brings in Jordan's coming around.
He's gonna have to teach me how to do it.
That's 3 hits for Jackson. All 3 scoring runs, 3 RBIs.
Now coming to the plate, the first baseman, Jonah DeYoung.
Bring DeYoung to the plate with 1 out. Runner on first. Potentially a game winner here. Jones 0 for 1. Or excuse me, 1 for 2. Single, ground out. Had a sacrifice bunt here in the 4th. Snap throw. Not in time. Just a little bit under that for Jonah. Fly out to third.
So that makes it 2 down. Runner on first.
Now coming to the plate, designated hitter, Sam Oshak.
Sam is 1 for 3, singled. An RBI ground out in the 4th. Oh, big jump by Jackson Beiswinger. Second, second stolen standing up.
Then he's got to go back.
But, yeah, fall off. Yeah, I think Coach Rustad like to save a few pitches on Hale's arm and see if we can't get this one done here in 6th.
One and 1, 2 down. Got Sam Oshak beside the plate, ready to swing here.
The bottom of the order has really been productive tonight for post 2, just showing how deep this team is. I mean, you go down the line, Connor Holm, 2 for 4. Jackson Beiswinger, 3 for 4. Jonah DeYoung, no hits. Well, 1 hit, 1 for 3 and a sack. Got RBI from Sam at the bottom of the order. Yeah, that flag's moving again, Curtis. Let's see. That's a nice hit. That's going to go for a while. That could end the game. Yep, they're sending Jackson in. And that'll do it. RBI double to end it. Nice job by Sam Oshak. Nice job by post 2. So I think that's a wrap, Curtis. I'm out of here. You got somebody who knows what they're doing in game 2.
Thank you very much again, Rob.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in 20, 30 minutes.
All right. Thank you much.